I have a great idea for you for the halftime. I'm sorry I'm obsessed with this.
Tell me.
Drake. Because you were at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar dissed him at the Super Bowl. You got
So we can create a bit of
yes,
rivalry.
Drake
Right?
comes back for, you know.
That's a good idea. Actually, Drake was with us when we announced the host cities of...
You might be onto something here.
I should have his number still somewhere.
I expect to be sitting right next to you when you sign him on the dotted line. Anyway,
We'll do that.
I have a great idea.
This is interesting. This is interesting, right? It's crazy how this beef has gotten so big where even people that you clearly can tell are not into hip hop or none of that stuff. It's just for the sake of the beef. It was it. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody enjoyed during that time because you sleep and wake up in between the nights and somebody done drop the beef song before you wake up. Oh, everybody going crazy. It was fun. To the point where the FIFA president and some show people are, you know, I hear talking. That's crazy. Let's hear that again.
For you for the halftime. I'm sorry I'm obsessed with this.
Tell me.
Drake. Because you were at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar dissed him at the Super Bowl. You got
So we can create a bit of
yes,
rivalry.
Drake
Right?
comes back for, you know.
That's a good idea. Actually, Drake was with us when we announced the host cities of...
You might be onto something here.
I should have his number still somewhere.
I expect to be sitting right next to you when you sign him on the dotted line. Anyway,
We'll do that.
I have a
Just like that. The little beef, little ish has turned into something where, you know, see, when I be talking about, when Academics was talking about, because, you know, shout out DJ Academics. When Academics was talking about it, he'd be like, man, the Drake, the pedophile thing is like insult to the woo. I be like, bro, you don't seem to understand. I don't think you understand that, bro. Everybody else really doesn't take it as literal as you do. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like Academics he takes it really personal as though, you know what I'm saying, it's a slight on his name. You know what I mean? Like, and I get it. You know what I mean? That's his favorite artist or whatnot. But realistically, bro, like on some real humbug shit, you know what I'm saying? It helped both artists. Drake, people keep talking like he's talked down on or whatever it is, but we see that recently, thanks to this whole Not Like Us thing, whatever it is, right? His petition or whatever it is to look at the book, or like this, his thing was settled. iHeartRadio's thing was settled. From what Academics is saying is that it's not that, you know, they came to an agreement on money, but Drake decided to, you know, he was requesting information from iHeart, like, you know, doing this, that the lawsuit, the UMG thing. So he was requesting information from him, right? And I think the government now is actually looking into that payola thing, which is what Drake was, you know, filing, saying, oh, you know, they paid you to push the thing. So now Drake backs down from that because he noticed that the government is also looking into that. So that's kind of I guess the settlement thing they're talking about. They're not saying that this is alleged, and this is what I heard from Academics, right? So they're not saying that there was money agreement, because I covered it in my last stream, and I was like, what does this mean? Like, did they? Because there was no specifics. Nobody said none there. Nobody said, you know, anything specific as to how much or whatever what the agreement was. They just said he settled. So, you know, Wade and all that good stuff got, you know, Academics right there with, you know, Drake. That's his right hand man. And he said, you know, he addressed the thing and said, that, you know, Brian, you know, when no money was agreed on, it's just, you know, boom, boom. So basically Drake backed down because, you know, he allegedly, you know, the government is looking into, you know, the thing with iHeart. So, you know, Academics are saying if the government is looking into that, clearly there's a reason why, you know what I'm saying? Maybe Drake had raised the flag, you know, drawn the attention that way, but it's probably because something legit is there. I don't know if that's the case or not. All I know is that now this beef that, you know, Act keeps talking about, oh man, it's bad that, you know, people don't really think Drake is a whatever it is. People understand. I think most people understand. It's good to play around with it, yeah, but nobody is going to stand out and say, oh, he did this. You can't point a finger to what exactly he's done. So nobody's saying that per se. All that bad, whatever it is, look at the benefit of this right here. Bruh now is getting suggested. I'm pretty sure he doesn't know this lady. I mean, I don't know if he knows, if Drake knows this lady, but it don't look like people that listen to hip hop and all that good stuff like that. Maybe they're doing their private, but you know what I'm saying? They're not, you know what I mean? We could say they're not of the culture, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, they want to see this, you know, keep going. They want to see the beef keep going. You know what I mean? Like literally, that's what she's saying. Like, oh, he did the Super Bowl. You know what I mean? And let's Drake do the World Cup. Generally, if you look at it, you know, in a sense of if you are pitting both of them against each other, then you can start saying some other shit. But I think that would show truly. By the way, you know, in the beef, I support Kendrick in the beef, right? Because as I said, I looked at it logically. One is a specialized rapper. This other person is just an all-round artist. Yeah, he might be the top all-round artist, but he is not the top rapper. You know what I'm saying? So I always like, it was no point of him trying to. The specialist will always be good at the special thing. So I went with Kendrick with that one. In this thing, what I'm trying to say is that if Drake does do the World Cup, it sounds like his standard. Drake is worldwide. He doesn't just do hip hop. He does pop, R&B, whatever. You know what I'm saying? So which is worldwide. You know what I mean? Like all people listen to stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick might be more hip hop, more American centric, more American based because hip hop. Not every culture is that. But everybody fucks with hip hop. Don't get me wrong, around the world. But you get what I'm saying? It's not as prevalent as opposed to like a pop or whatever it is. You know what I'm saying? Like you get what I mean. So Drake is more of you can expect him to do a World Cup. You know what I'm saying? And it seems like that would be more of that's his standard. You know what I'm saying? Kendrick doing a halftime show, the Super Bowl, also seems like his standard. Because, see, one thing people keep, with this whole beef, a lot of people keep comparing numbers. And I don't understand why they do that. These two individuals are of two different levels in a sense. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've always said Drake was as an artist, he's the top. Yeah. But Kendrick is a specialist. He is a rapper. He's the best in rapping. He might not be the best artist in general, but as per rapping, yeah. You know what I'm saying? So, and of course, each of these individuals have their lane. Like Kendrick fans are not as big as Drake fans because, of course, it's a smaller lane. His conscious rap, and it's a smaller lane as opposed to pop, talking about love stories, love songs, all that good stuff. So it's understandable. So Drake doing a World Cup halftime show, yeah, it seems Kendrick doing the Super Bowl halftime show. To me, these seem, you know what I mean? They seem about right. It sounds about right. But this is all all from the beef, the benefit of the beef. A lot of people keep talking about the negative stuff. As I said earlier, Aki was talking about the negative stuff of the beef, but you can also look at the positive stuff of the beef too. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? And another thing is, I'm not as I said, it's all love across the board. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But it's not. Look, could it be possible? I have this question. Could it be possible that the reason why, this is just a theory or a question actually, why this lady is saying what she's saying right here? If you don't know what she said, let's play it one more time.
Great idea for you for the halftime. I'm sorry, I'm obsessed with this.
Tell me.
Drake, because you were at the Super Bowl. Kendrick Lamar dissed him at the Super Bowl. You got
so we can create a bit of rivalry.
Drake comes back for,
That's a good idea. Actually, Drake was with us when we announced the host cities of.
There might be other something here.
See what I'm saying? He was already saying Drake was with us because that's his tier. He's a worldwide artist. Like Kendrick is worldwide too, but you get what I mean though, right? But what she just said right there, could it be possible that she said this because people were dissatisfied with the way the Super Bowl? Like I'm talking about because as you can tell, she's she's not of the culture. You get what I mean? So could the people that are not of the culture be looking to see, okay, if the guy that won the beef, right, could not perform as we liked it, because he won the beef, but he got on there, we didn't know. Let's see what the other guy let's see what the other guy will do. And the next biggest thing that we could, the whole world will look at other than the Super Bowl is this World Cup coming up, right? So could it be possible that that's why, it's being suggested, you know what I'm saying? Either way, I personally think it's a win-win for, it's a win for either camp, for all camps. I feel like if this does happen, though, Drake is probably going to try to lord that over Kendrick. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. To me, looking at what just recently happened with him and his shows, you know, if you were a business, you would look at it and be like, bruh, I know he added 4 shows, but he didn't make this. You know, he added shows, but he didn't make the shows he added. He postponed them and blah, blah. So, as a business, would you be like, I don't know if I trust this nigga to make the time? But I mean, of course, it's the World Cup. He's gonna make the World Cup. Ain't nobody bullshit about it. You know what I'm saying? But you know, I'm just saying, this is just a suggestion, and of course, you know, I share my opinions, throw it out there. You know what I mean? If you know, if it resonates with you, it resonates with you. If it don't, it don't. It just be that simple. But let me know thoughts about that. Let's see what's next. Alrighty.